Hi everyone, welcome. It's Viviana here with another video. What is Destiny's revenge for what has happened to you? We've got 4 styles and 4 piles here. You can look at the bottom if you want, but I would say try to focus on the person who did you wrong and whatever one you feel most guided to reminds you the most of them at first glance, and go with that one. So if you would like a reading, all my information is down below, prices and how to contact me. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and I appreciate all the support that I've been getting over the weekend. Happy Halloween, and now All Saints Day, Rabbit Rabbit. So thanks for all the support, welcome, and thanks for believing in me, trafficking survivor. So when you feel like, you haven't been treated like you're worth much in life, when you do something and put yourself out there and you get a good response, it's always amazing. And it makes you believe in life and people. So I was very much influenced by my grandmother. She's extremely psychic. She's always used her gift for good. I remember once my sister was very sick and she called my mother in the middle of the night. They rushed her to the hospital. She had a high fever, almost lethal or very life-threatening. If my grandma hadn't have called my mother in the middle of the night, she woke up from a dream. She had some type of feeling and premonition about the situation and told my mom to check on my sister in particular. So that's just the story of my grandma and how she used her gift for good, and how I'm continuing to bring my gift and bring it out into the open because she was scared to use it. Anyways, let's cut to the great stuff. Let's start with pile number 1. What is their karma? What happened and what is their karma? All right. So if you picked the bull, this really could be someone who's a Taurus right away. I'm seeing someone's very stubborn. They might be in an official position here. Maybe they're part of the courts or they know people in the courts, so this has been hard for you here. I'm seeing a Gemini energy as well. Might have stolen something from you here, pretended to be in a long-term relationship with you, or made you feel like, you were their only priority here. Gave you gifts that maybe were stolen off of other people here. They were frauding who they were, what they did as a job here. Let's get more information. The person could be a Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, or Aries, but it doesn't have to be. This person really pretended they had the big bucks here, but they just had a really bad luck, as I see 17 being a bad luck number. If you're Italian here, you have the 4 of Pentacles. This person really kept you off balance with their foundation here. You were paying the rent on a situation, or you gave them money, but I feel like this is a long-term situation where you were really helping this person out here gain balance, and you wanted to keep things in harmony because you've been in a bad situation before, so you didn't want to treat them badly. This person's last name or first name is something to do with the letter B. Blue is also coming out towards me as well here. Color blue. I feel like they mismanaged your money here and got some really extravagant things. They may have said that you were an alien, or you're just really out to lunch, or maybe they turned it around on you and said that you have more money than you can handle, and why shouldn't they help you out? This was a roommate or a former friend here. They kept you waiting all the time, and they never made you feel confident in where you stood with them in a relationship, in their friendship. For some of you, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is romantic mostly, but this is someone who was a good friend, so it was hurtful here. Strong earth sign here, energy. So you left this situation. You didn't want to have to, but We have the Chariot here. You wanted peace above all. You're someone who really wants to make sure that everyone's okay. You have anxiety. You don't like confrontation, and this person uses confrontation and thrives in conflict. And that's their way to kind of get one over on people a lot of the time. They're not willing to look at their shadow side, so they ran away from the situation. They stayed very stubborn that you were the problem. You may have been married to them, or you're getting divorced, or you're going to get married in this situation, and they have, I hope this lighting is okay. I felt like it was a little bit too bright here. But let me just hold on one second. Do my best with it, everyone. Hope that's not too bad. So I do feel like this is someone maybe you're going to get married to here. We have house 1. Individuality here. You went on your own path to find who you are. This person didn't like that very much. They took advantage of you, particularly for your money. They were sort of always flying around, social butterfly with everyone else here. And you felt embarrassed. What else are we seeing? So, what is the karma here for this person? I'm also seeing the letter J here. Healing. So we have healing card here. You were someone who really was helping them face their shadow side. You both mirrored each other. This feels like it was a past life. There was some type of twin flame situation or karmic for sure. But way too unbalanced, give and take. And this person was kind of too erratic. Couldn't keep up with them, and they made you feel bad about it. But they were hiding addictions or some type of behavior. Really more just running away from themselves than anything else. They felt like they couldn't say anything to you in terms of an apology, because then they'd have to admit to a lot more here. We have the 6th house being recognized here. So I feel like in terms of their organization and their work is going to be kind of screwed up. Because how they've treated you, they really just didn't respect your life and your needs here. You really wanted to make it work for them and with them here, but it's definitely karma. They brought a lot of baggage into this relationship here and lashed out at you. There's a very spiritual karmic bond to this situation, no matter what. So they really have screwed themselves over either way here. We have Saturn. I see a lot of challenges coming to them because of their lack of wisdom moving forward with their business. Some of them are starting a new job or they're starting a business, and because of this lack of awareness or lack of empathy that they have, it's not going to help them. And I do feel like they're going to be called out for something here. Their maturity is definitely going to be called out, and the discipline, they don't have that discipline as well as restraint, dealing with people who are going to be very, confrontational towards them, and they're not going to be able to take it. You told them nicely things about them. They didn't want to hear it. They're definitely not going to hear it from people who they actually did wrong, ripped off here, or just were insensitive to. And they're very sensitive themselves, but they don't want to admit to it, so it's not going to be good for them. But that's something they have to look towards and change. I feel like you're going towards a better future here. Big changes coming up in terms of a teaching role. It doesn't have to be specifically a professional teaching role. I'm just seeing you in a position of teaching people something and being valued for what you have to teach. You could be a role model for someone here. Someone's younger, most likely, and really just feeling like it's a good opportunity for your confidence and to connect with the world here. Because you've been in a lot of isolation and sadness, so I see the good karma coming for you is getting into a situation where your manifestations and money is going to be a lot better here. The karma is that they're going to have to see this. I'm also hearing sprint, so I feel like they're going to have to really, always be running towards what they want. It's a hamster wheel, kind of like how they treated you and how they made you feel about your jobs and kind of laughed about it. That's going to be happening to them. They may get in a relationship with someone who has a child and not going to prioritize them, and they might really fall in love with this person, but This person is not a bad person, but they're kind of fake or too nice. So they're going to feel led on by this person and not feel prioritized. And they're going to really see that, ooh, that's the way they treated you. No one's going to have priority. They're going to maybe try to come back here to you. But I see that you're not going to have time for it. And the particular timing that they come in is really going to show you that, yeah, you're really over this. Like, the way they're come in is just obvious that you have outgrown this relationship here. And, you know, you wish them you wish them the best for the most part. That's how you kind of know you're over it. When they contact you in a way that's just kind of feels embarrassing, you know, and you're kind of like, how did I ever like this person? And why do they feel like they have so much confidence after the way we left it? You have a lot of passion here. Maybe they're going to come with a lot of passion or some anger here. And you're going to be like, why should I even care at this point? You put so much self-love into yourself and healing that whatever they try to nitpick about with you is definitely going to just roll off your shoulders at this point. I see a grandfather spirit here also that's going to exact this revenge here for you. They've really seen how... They've seen how this person's been very hard on you. So this is a grandfather. It could be two grandfathers, one maternal or paternal. It could be a great-grandfather here. But either way, one of them was official. One of them was an ancestor for sure. One of them could have been a relative here. So someone from way back who's a healer and really watches you. You remind them of their daughter or their niece. And we have master ancestor DNA here. So yeah, and then we have someone who you grew up with. Maybe you have blonde hair here or strawberry blonde hair. But I'm hearing that this karma is going to be quite the story. Quite the story here. Might be exposed on the news actually as well. Their reputation is going to be completely ruined at this point. And I'm seeing just spirits wanting to end it off by telling you, use your healing power here, keep your compassion for yourself, surround yourself with blue, communicate and speak your truth, don't be scared, this is the best time to do it. They don't have a leg to stand on here. They're going to have to take a lot of risks in life, a lot more than you've had to take because of this, because they've ruined their reputation, so they're going to have to start from scratch and avoid people that know what they did to you and to other people here. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. I hope that resonates. Let's get some initials and words, whatever resonates before we take off. I'm seeing the letter R, Sagittarius, possibly a letter C. We have Q, we have W, we have H. I'm seeing Harvey's or Harvey. Last name, first name, middle name. We have a big M here. We have a C, a G, an X. An F. I'm seeing an A. I'm seeing letters. Also 444. Another X, a K, an H. I'm seeing a J and something to do with mud, M-U-D as well. I'm hearing in my background, my mind here. Your name is Mud, or their name is Mud now. Seeing a lot of expansion coming to you and a lot of restriction for them. They could be an Aries, a Cap, or a Pisces. I'm feeling like 2 to 3 weeks this justice is going to come about, but you might not see it until April. We're in the 4th month. You might not see it on the news till April. You might not hear about it because you're going to be really busy with opportunities. This teaching opportunity here. So really building your self-confidence up and going towards a new path of life here with people who really value you and learning new things along the way as well. Very good pay and flexible as well. Going to be kind of very busy at the beginning learning, but once you get into the mode of it, it's going to be quite a flexible schedule. So that's just some great news on top of it all. Pile number 1. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure you give a thumbs up. Always appreciate it. Grows my channel. Love to see it. If you'd like to leave a comment, let me know what's going on. Always welcome to if you'd like. If you're able to leave a tip, always appreciate it. Anything helps. If not, I'm just glad to have you here. And hope to see you again. Check out another pile for someone else's karma here, or maybe something that relates more to you. And if you'd like a reading, all my information is down below. Let's get to the next reading. Thanks so much. Ciao. If you picked pile number 2, the owl here, good advice from a wise person. Let's get some information and find out what is the karma, what happened with this situation, how did they screw you over, why, or just anything that wants to come out. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for bringing the messages here tonight for those who are watching. Situation here, Gemini. Seen caramel, carm. We have the King of Cups. We have a Scorpio here in particular. Someone who is a bit older than you here. Very wise. They may have helped you with an essay or helping you with some type of book or manuscript. They may be also, it could be just a writer. They are a writer here, or someone who kind of likes to be in their attic typing up stuff, you know. Okay, so you have the Ten of Swords here. So this situation is kind of a gray area where it may be able to be mended, or let's see what's going on. How did this person betray you here? We have the Ten of Wands, completion, and then we have the Nine of Swords here in reverse. This person like hid that they were unhappy here and made you feel as though you couldn't complete what you wanted. They really made you feel bad about what your dreams and how you feel about things. Kind of like gaslighting, very critical with their words here. They might have taken little things from you as well and then made you feel like you were crazy when you couldn't find them. Just to bother you, but also because they might have needed it. Or they're just unhappy, so they just wanted to do something to bring you down to their level without them you blaming them here. Kind of sneaky energy here. Wealthy man. Maybe they said that they had money here. They might have seduced you. I see there was some type of sexual energy here. Gemini, both of you very creative. Both of you may have money or privileges here, or they may have been working with someone, like a cruel intention situation here. I don't know. You had expectations, though. They put expectations on a situation. They may have lied about a family member dying here to get out of a date or get out of a bad situation with you. And they were supposed to support you here and saying money was coming in. Something about $10,000 or something that you helped them with. And you're not someone to give money and lend money, but you really trusted them. And you really felt like it was more than just physical chemistry here. But I'm sorry to say that this person was a bit of a con artist here. But I do see some type of Kansikamsa middle energy. So what's this about? What happened here? The Fates. So this was definitely supposed to happen. Don't beat yourself up. It wasn't something that you were supposed to know was going to happen this way. But you were supposed to meet this person. You were in a vulnerable space when you met this person. I'm hearing something about an airport and you were waiting for a message from someone and they came along. You met them that way, or they came with you to the airport here. You feel very unsettled when you're around this person. Maybe some of you still talk to them a little bit, but they haven't said too much to you for a while. And you're like, should I cut this person off? Are they good for me here? Am I delusional? Or do they really care for me here? Boys, this person's life is kind of a mess right now. They're all about kind of... They really just like fast, everything fast, you know, right now. And you're going in a different direction in terms of discipline. And you never really were like that. But things in your life pushed you towards that at one point. I feel like if you go towards them, they may try to just bring you down inadvertently here. What was happening with this person? So at one point, you really did compliment each other. You felt it's kind of miraculous because you're very different from each other, yet very similar. So you're like, what was going on here? Both very psychic, kind of read each other's minds here. But they're not in a good place here, and they don't want bonds with anyone. It feels like they've been pushing everyone away. So you're just always going to feel very lonely. They might take advantage of you and deliberately hurt you to get them to leave you here, because it's like they want you to move on. Spirit guides, move on, move on, move on. You know, choose your battles. This person's gone beyond communication here. So, yeah, there was a lot of attraction here. You wanted some change, you know, but Maybe there were some children here, or you felt like this person was a good listener, but you felt like, did they really care? They kept you feeling like, what is this dynamic? What are we? I'm hearing like, you're everything to me. They would like drop hints like, oh, you're everything to me. I'm not sure why I'm hearing that song, but I am. Michelle Branch here. We have the hedge. So what is the karma here? The moon. So one of their secrets going to be revealed. They may come out about their feelings with you here, but I feel like there's also a lot of shadow sides you don't know about their personality that might make you reassess how much you really know about this person and how far you want to go with them at this point here. What is the karma, or what's happening here? What does Spirit want to say about the situation here? Things that they have obscured from you with that moon here. They really, really pulled back and played lots of mind games here. They were really not trying to take this seriously at all. Their feelings caught up to them because it was a fated situation. They felt like you might have manifested them, actually, or it was all in the plan to begin with. You knew more about the situation than they did. This moon energy is coming up a lot. They have a lot of secrets, and you're a catalyst for them kind of revealing things, or things starting to be revealed. They try to stay steady like this, but it's as if they have this greed and this stoicness all the time of wanting this foundation here, but at the least cost here. Cut corners, being lazy. You're over that situation. They really felt like you were very useful to them. They really admired you. They saw people looking up to you. They wanted to take your essence and energy, and they did to a certain extent, I'm hearing here. They may have done some spells to slow down manifestations, so you would be more not, wouldn't focus on anyone else here. Kind of kept you stuck in your romance department, money department even a little bit here. Wow. Kurt, Kyle, Carl, for some of you, Carla, Katie, Kyle, Cassius. Moon energy, Pisces, emotions, manipulating with their emotions here, not sure what their tears really meant here. Some of them may have a child that does the same thing as them, or they're about to have a child, and they may have to be a single parent and deal with the same games they played on other people. Let's get more information. So what's the karma here for pile number 2 here? Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for bringing me these messages today for my pile number 2s. Seeing them missing a train. So in terms of communication and travel, things being delayed here. Someone who they really loved or had a connection with not opening up to them or not seeing them the same way that they did. Particularly if this person's a fire sign. This person's really egotistical. Someone's going to tell them that. I see love coming towards you with another fire sign here. And I see a celebration for you and people watching you. There's some type of justice within this celebration that might have to do with them as well, particularly if you maybe have child custody or you're going through a divorce, or there's some money that they owe you, they withheld here, and they're trying to hide, but they have to come out because there's legal consequences if they don't here. And I see you very strong and very calm and collected, and support on that day and afterwards really coming to you because you're over this situation more than you even know. What is the karma here? Money situation, feeling misunderstood. The judge is going to be extra hard on them. I'm seeing some of them, the judge is changing here. If they're with someone else, I see this person taking off on them, ghosting them. And they're never going to find anyone the same synergy as you, really, unfortunately. They've really blew it. Anyone else going to use them in a way, it's not going to be any kind of good base of friendship or consistency for them anymore. They blew it. I see people threatened by them, jealous of them, always trying to bring them down, even when they have very little. And because of how they treat other people, it's just going to get even worse for them here. Some of them maybe have some music they're trying to promote. I see that falling through for them. or someone really being critical of their music. You've always been patient with them with their music, but someone's going to be very critical of them, and they're very sensitive, and it might not even be that bad, but they're going to be really upset. And you kind of knew the same thing about their music, and you might even hear what someone else says about it here, because they've been critical towards you. If you sing here or something, they kind of just look down upon anything you do and minimize what they do. You do here, so you just feel like you're never good enough, or they want to try to make you feel like anything you do is not as good, doesn't have as much of a future here. So let's get the little initials here and see. I see an orange aura here. Someone who's kind of outgoing or has kind of a fake facade of goofiness and friendliness, but people seeing through that as well here. Kind of like a Lillard kind of situation, but not like a good guy like Lillard. You know that actor, Lillard? He was in She's All That and Good Girls, the TV show. Good Girl is on Good Girls now. Reminds you of that, but not like hiding like a devious personality, kind of evil, nasty. We have H, we have T, we have R here, Richard, Ricky, Ritter, I'm hearing H. We have, hearing something about a hammer, Hamlet. We have Vanessa, Vinicio, Vincent. We have N, we have U, something about nut or null. Something being voided, Georgia. And we have the letter Z. I'm seeing the karma for this situation coming in the summertime, most likely. July. You know, around July 1st. Also could be in the 9th month of next year or the 5th month here. So this person could be a Sag, a Capricorn here. This person could have been a Virgo, can be a Virgo, could be a Scorpio here. Seeing a strong Virgo again and strong Scorpio. Wear yellow, purify, and light a yellow candle right now. I'm hearing from Spirit as well. And use your wisdom. Thank you so much, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment if you'd like to comment on how it resonated with you. And if you would like a reading, check out below for all that information. Ciao. So if you picked pile number 3, the clouds, this is your reading here, temporary problems. Already I feel like clouds, gaslighting, confusion here. Not knowing where you stand with the situation. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Can you give me some information on here? This is a strong Aquarius, Gemini energy here. This is a friend, long blonde hair, long straight brown hair with highlights for some of you, or red highlights. They like to wear a particular necklace that has a red on it, or a red rose, or a heart. Person is a county clerk for some of you. We have family. This could be a family member here. They didn't pay you money. Maybe you helped them with a job. You filled in for them or an assistant with them for a while. They said that they had money and they didn't. You made their life very easy for them. I'm seeing it's a sister here. You helped their dreams come true here. We have the courthouse. They might work in the courthouse or something. You were really struggling with money. They made it feel like they were doing you a favor by exploiting you, giving the bare minimum. You were toiling and laboring away here with this job, and they were taking advantage of you, or they weren't helping you or watching you, and they're making you feel like if you just focus and do better, then you'll be okay, and you'll have a voice, and you're not going fast enough, or you're not doing this fast enough. And they just really were on you and gave you these really high expectations. So, Spirit Guide. Some of this a Cancer zodiac sign here. This person's very slow moving themselves, though. It's kind of annoying. We have the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. This person is very indulgent with the money, taking your money and being able to be kind of lazy on the labor that you gave them here. Stressed you out. They burned you out here. The Devil in reverse. I see that you're leaving this situation, or you left this situation. I could see as a Capricorn energy, or just a very earthy, materialistic, though, energy here. This person had many other people they were taking advantage of as friends or lovers here. I feel like this is more of a sister or a friend here, or a cousin of yours. Very frivolous with the money here, showing off in your face. We have the Three of Wands. You didn't have a lot of time for yourself. You got pushed in this situation because of unfortunate things. But you just feel like with your situation with your family, it'll never be the same again here. You're ready to go a different way. You're feeling a lot calmer in your life. You're finding what you want for yourself and the joy that you want. Because this person was putting expectations that, oh, you should do this. And when you do that, you'll be happy. But it's not what you wanted to do at all. And they knew that would keep you unhappy and to keep you in control here. So it might have been living with them in some type of like rent situation. And you had a huge fight about that. Went to court here. It's still really hard and you feel like you're not going to get the justice completely through the courts, I'm hearing. What is the karma here? You're going to get a platform to be able to speak about what you're talking about. People are going to notice. You feel like maybe something's going to be closed or someone didn't hear what you're saying, but that's not the truth here. There's going to be judgment, and this person is going to get caught for being sneaky with someone else here. It's an air sign, a Libra, a guy that they're seeing. They're going to be caught at cheating on a partner of theirs. Sagittarius, fire sign. This fire sign has a really bad temper. It's going to be very angry about this situation. But at the same time, this fire sign is also very detached from this situation. But I see this person still wanting to get revenge on them. They're working hard to kind of get revenge in this like never-ending story, trying to get money off of them. And they're doing a lot of scare tactics on this person. So they're definitely not living in peace, I'll tell you that, because they owe other people money and they've taken advantage of this person. This person took them on trips and they went on different things. And this person, your sister blows smoke up this person's ass and they're not happy about it. They have an ego more than they liked your sister now. So they're petty, you know. Your sister or friend really broke their ego and they're not gonna forget that. So I see them really having to work hard to clear their name here. I see them finding it hard to date people because the reputation is gonna go around. See serendipity for you, so happy accidents, new things coming towards you here. You know, blessings, gifts, things that necessarily didn't earn, but you definitely did earn, just not in the very simple way. More explained by good luck and serendipity here. Your angels are very close to you. You're very blessed. You are rising above this situation here. This person's going to be revealed as being very unhappy. I see people cutting losses with them left, right, and center. Them not knowing how to deal with the chaos and conflict because everyone's going to be kind of doing it at the same time. Someone's been observing this person who's exploited you and be taking screenshots and video, maybe videoing, that type of thing. Getting a lot of evidence on this person, and they have a lot of time. And this person usually gets away with what they do because people don't have the time to get this person back. This person has the time and money to smear this person's name and say this person is not innocent here. Definitely not innocent. So what more is the karma here before we go into pile number 4? Hope you're enjoying just a little quick pick a card with 4 piles. I hope to do a nicer, longer one anyways in a few days. Discernment here. I feel like you learned a lot of discernment and people around them are going to be a lot more discerning if they weren't already. Third eye chakra. And we have the light. I see you have a lot more joy coming into your life. And I see a lot of acceptance of people coming into you, you know, and really embracing you. I see people remembering you. So coming to a situation where you feel like I don't know anyone, and you're going to come feel awkward, and then you're going to run into someone you know and that really likes you, and you're going to get an in with this situation. So don't be afraid to show up places. You never know what good people you might meet who, you know, that good karma catch up. So thanks so much, pile number 3. Hope it resonated. Leave a thumbs up. Always appreciated. Helps the algorithm. Helps me grow my beautiful tarot community here. Hope you enjoy it. Email me if you'd like a reading. Let's get some initials before we go on to pile number 4. And let's get astrology as well. Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, I'm hearing. We have the letters P, W, M. We have X. It's always X, eh? We have the letter 3. We have H. We have G. We have I. I'm seeing the letter N as well. Tourmaline, protection. What else do we have? Letter V here. Victoria, Octavia, Kelsey, Chelsea. We have J here. We have Q, Quentin, Trenton, and Robert here. And T. And what are the zodiacs? Gemini, Scorpio. We have Libra. We have Taurus. We have Aquarius. Maybe a Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. All right. Thank you so much, pile number 3. And check out the other piles if you'd like. Ciao. If you picked pile number 4, the Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. This is your reading here. So, what is going on with pile number 4? How did this person do you wrong? This was a situationship for most of you. This person led you on. There was a third party. They didn't give you their focus here. Some of you got hate letters or email or something from people. It could be also something you worked on. You made a journalism piece you had here. Got a lot of hate on it. Someone threw under the bus. Some type of expose done on you, or something you did on someone. Or the money didn't come through and you worked very hard on the situation. This person's a fire sign, an Aries possibly. Very stubborn, likes to keep people hanging here. Very immature, comes off very friendly and bubbly, but then really doesn't give much of a foundation and knowing where you stand, and kind of ripped the Band-Aid off and left the situation without saying why or not speaking to them. They didn't take this very well, particularly if they're an Aries. The people don't usually leave them, or they're kind of trying to fill in the blanks here. They're hurt, but they'd rather express it in anger here. Frustration. Maybe they used your fight to exploit and get them further. Kind of rage farming, you know, which just gave you constant kind of anxiety. I'm seeing they did spells on you here. Kept you in a lot of blocking of blessings here. You weren't able to get a promotion because of their bad kind of psychic attacks or bad reputation. They knew someone where you worked here. Took from you. They said you were a thief at your last job. Some of you worked in a factory. Adjudication. They know someone in the courts here. Spirit saying do a cleanse here is important. Cleanse every day, even just a little bit. And they want you to know that they turn the community around you, but your path is always there. No one can mess with your path no matter what. This community's not for you anyways. You kind of knew that. They're not strong enough to stand up for you, and they're not those who really want the best for you. They're jealous. This person might go to jail for what happened here. They may have done something to you as a child here, or you have a child, they did something to you here, or they are neglecting their child. So I do see imprisonment here, or just escaping imprisonment, but that accusation not going away for what they did. They're going to be watched very closely from now on, and people are going to start to believe anything you said about this person here. I see you're hibernating a lot in your home because people really are saying that you're crazy and you're a bad person, and as you start hanging out more, you know how people have about people that hang out alone. For some reason, they think they're psycho killers all the time, right? I see your perception becoming better, though, around the community. Not completely. I see a move for you, but I see people seeing that you're right, and, you know, we're not best friends with these people, but I don't think you want to be anyways. I see any kind of authority or respect being restored for you until you, like, leave jobs. Some of you are a teacher or something here. Some are just more synergy. In terms of them and their karma, What's happening here? Then people are going to find them very incoherent, whether they are or not. Lots of misunderstandings here, and blocked realizations and karmic lessons that they have to realize and other people have to realize here. I feel like they're going to have to be dealing with some type of Saturn return. A lot of karma is coming to them anyways this year, so it's too bad that they did that, because now they're going to have even more coming towards them here in terms of karma, people abandoning them here. What else is their karma happening here? Anything they're trying to bear fruit, I don't see is coming towards them very well here. Some of them play an instrument, and their instrument's going to be damaged here. Someone who they kept in constant mental conflict, whether that was you or someone around you as well, I see that person clearing their mind up and being able to give them a good testimony about the situation now than they were before, because they were saying they were inconsistent or they were incoherent. But this person is going to come and be able to be a star witness for the situation and defend you and support your accusation or what they've done to you here. Here. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for bringing these messages. Those who are watching for pile number 4 here, they really divided things up. This person plays volleyball or used to play volleyball, some type of community sports that you're involved in or they're involved in. That'll be a clue to who this person is here. Pluto, a lot of transformation and big tower moments for them, a lot of conflict coming to them that they have to defend themselves with the Mars energy here. And we have Yang, so really having to bring a lot of proactivity. Things are not going to come to them very easily. They're going to have to really go out and get it. And they can't be as stubborn as they were before. We have water here. So they have to be like more intuitive and compassionate. If they don't have that, then they're not going to be able to keep whatever job it is they have here. If they've been watching you or they've been trying to instigate things, I see that coming to an end, them not having enough time and energy to be able to do that, and people really not feeling the best about them and not really trusting them anymore. I see you connecting and networking with other people and building up your business or building up just a community support system here. It's really important. What else is the karma within this situation for pile number 4 here? I'm just seeing people come to your aid here, support you, kind of intimidate them so that they don't bother you anymore. This person maybe got off on kind of intimidating you at times, or someone that they were friends with kind of was intimidating and was a bully that they hang out with, and they kind of like said, oh, it's your job to go intimidate this person, and they wanted to please your person so much at the time, or this frenemy of yours here, that they didn't care. But that person got themselves in jail, so they don't have that person anymore to support them. I see just a lot of good luck happening, you getting out of this town nick of time. You have a very strong spirit here, and I see that they don't have that. They're very negative about things and dissociated burnout right now. They're not very sensitive, compassionate. They sometimes put on this type of, they're very good at pretending that they are, but not having the time right now and not getting paid what they expect to get paid here. Could be a Scorpion energy. People are just going to start seeing all the people that they ran over to get to where they are. Demoted. I see you earning the money and getting the money you finally deserve here, type of support. And Page of Swords energy, reverse that any type of eyes on you. You're going to find a way to protect yourself with a private account with your business, or be able to change things. And like I said before, not a lot of time and energy. They're going to have to use that to defend their own self. So I don't see them attacking you much longer. Let's get some acronyms and initials here, whatever comes up. Might be a crumpled note or something that you find or they found that makes them guilty or puts the hammer into the coffin here for them. We have HYBR. I'm seeing the name Ray, Herbert, Xander, Byron, Brian, Emmett, Ernest. We have I. Lots of R, Z. Maybe a picture taken of you without your consent here. Something. XXX coming to my mind as well. We have H, or you have something of theirs like that. Lots of E's here. And Z and Z. Something while you're doing sleeping too. I'm hearing better sleep. Them not stalking you in your sleep or having nightmares about it. Them having nightmares and it stalking them. So what sign could this person be here? We have an Aries energy. Aries energy. We have Pisces energy. I feel like I have a Taurian. We have an Aquarius. We have Taurus. We have Aquarius again. We have Capricorn. And we have Taurus. Could be Pisces. So I hope that resonated for you, pile number 4. Let me know in the comments. Leave a thumbs up if that resonated with you. If not, check out other piles. Leave a comment if you'd like. And if you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. Anything helps. But if not, your love and being here believing in me is perfect as well, okay? So thanks so much for watching. If you'd like a reading, all my info is down below. And I will see you next time. Ciao.